Our other big story, USDA announcing its spring planting forecast at the 100th Annual Ag Outlook Forum. Now, the agency predicting farmers will plant 91 million acres of corn. That's down more than 3.5 million from last year, and 87.5 million acres of soybeans, up nearly 4 million acres from a year ago, and 47 million acres of wheat, down 2.6 million from last year. Ag Day's Michelle Rook joins us, and Michelle, carryover is key in this outlook.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Clinton. Regardless of USDA's predicted shifts in acreage, the bottom line here is the agency also increased yield projections for all of the major principal crops and added that on top of this year's growing supplies. The end result is bigger ending stocks in nearly every category. USDA's baseline projections start with an acreage shift as USDA expects farmers to respond to market signals. Acreage is dependent on weather and when farmers can get into the field this spring, though, says Chief Economist Seth Meyer.
But kind of from our headline picture here, you're talking about maybe that prices support soybeans a little bit more than corn, so maybe we move a little bit of area back into soybeans. That sorghum area is largely unchanged. Wheat, after responding to the global demand for wheat because of action in the Black Sea, farmers saying, okay, we'll move out of wheat, we responded. Cotton being perhaps one of the areas where we see a little bit of area growth, and certainly if weather is normal, some big rebounds in production.
And Meyer says with the resiliency crops displayed to last season's drought conditions, they're starting with record trendline yields for most crops, which will increase ending stocks.
Where are we at? We kind of think we're going to exit the market for things like corn and soybeans with greater cushion.
For corn, even with lower acreage, using a yield of 181 bushels, still nets a 360 million bushel increase in ending stocks to 2.532 billion. With higher soybean acreage and a 52 bushel yield, production could rise to record levels, leaving ending stocks at 435 million bushels, up 120 from this year. And while wheat acres are projected to fall, yield will be higher at 49.5 bushels, so production will rise, leaving carryout at 769 million bushels, up 111 million. This is a concern for market analysts.
These carryover numbers are starting to snowball. Are the total supplies getting to the point that demand is not going to be able to chew through them, and that we're going to need some kind of a supply issue, crop issue, in the years ahead to get our carryover numbers back down?
So USDA is projecting lower prices for most grain and oilseeds, including a drop in corn prices of 40 cents, soybeans $1.45, and wheat down $1.20.
Prices for commodities are moving lower. And they have been moving lower, and they've been moving consistently lower since the peak that they reached during the war.
Meyer says their forecast is based purely on the economics now and may change as farmers go into the field. I'm Michelle Rook reporting for Ag Day.